It's flying. I'm looking down to the left here, and I see the Griffon, and I see something underneath it. I believe they figured out how they're going to use Sharon's car without the key. Oh, my heavens. Wow. I tell you, those guys are... Hang on, Sharon's coming over here. And they have hoisted her car with the helicopter. Okay, she's not what I would call happy. Uh-oh. She does not like this at all. Well, it's being moved. I mean, Sharon wanted the car moved. The car is being moved. She's telling me she wants her car on the ground. So she wants the car on the ground. You've got the airboss up there. Yeah, let me get a hold of Rick. Rick Hart, Major Rick Hart, our airboss. Are you in radio contact with the Griffon? No. She wants that car on the ground. Okay, now. Rick, you got to call. Tell them put it on the ground now. Well, wait a minute. I'm just thinking, though, Larry. These guys are very literal, and when they're giving orders and stuff. She wants it on the ground now. We're going to put it on the ground now. They're heading towards the ocean, Larry. Uh-oh. Maybe you better come back here before you put it on the ground. Yeah, tell Rick, call them and tell them don't put it on the ground right now. Because we think they're over there. Oh, that's good. I think he's told them they're heading back. Yeah, okay, they're coming back. Okay, that's good. Tell them to take it to the parking lot. And where was it exactly they wanted it moved? I mean, they just needed it moved from where it was. Now, I'm not sure there's a parking lot out where they are, but well, we told them to put it on the ground and put it on the ground now. Okay, Sharon wants her car. She's hopping mad here. See her. You don't want to make the FAA hopping mad. No, she's like, get it on the ground. Okay. Oh, that's an ugly sight. Sharon, it's on the ground. Wow. We're in serious trouble now. Dan, I'm glad you're down there, and I'm up here. Uh-oh. Well, she said she wanted a compact car. Did she want to take it home in the trunk of another car? We can do that. Things that make you go, Actually, yeah. That wasn't really Sharon's car. We were just playing with her, but it looked a lot like her car. But it's a mess now, regardless of whose it used to be. It is a CH-146 Griffon. It's used for all kinds of things, as Dan had told you. Even medevac was even used in Kosovo. And here it comes by in a high-speed pass, accelerating along. So, CH-146 Griffon, a Canadian forces. Colonel Darrell Sayak at the controls. Is that right now? That's correct. He's flying here today. Colonel Darrell Sayak, former team leader of Selberg. Now the commandant of the helicopter school reported to Prairie, Manitoba, where we did an air show, I'm not sure, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And we're very happy to have members of the Rhode Island National Guard bring the J model up to Canada and display it. And as a matter of fact, Canada is plans to purchase, I believe, 35 of the J models to add to our fleet of H models, which I think they're going to be retiring off as we get the J's. And I believe Canadian Air Force is making up the C-17, doing jet transporters into that. That is also correct. We're purchasing, although not as many as you guys, we're getting 4 of the C-17, similar to our friends in Australia. We're using those in support of our war effort in Afghanistan. Workhorse of number 1 wing, the CH-146 Griffon. Triple bar with engineering release operating at home and abroad. As we mentioned, service in Kosovo. Now we do have other paint schemes on the Griffon. This one painted the tactical scheme. There is also a yellow, and primarily yellow with black and red striping on it. It's used for search and rescue. And then we also have the ones that are painted all white that we use in service with the United Nations. Powered by a single jet engine. Actually, it's powered by 2 jet engines. It's got the super craft. Now you mentioned it was similar to the Huey used in American service, which had 1 jet engine on board. This one with 2. Yeah, this is actually a militarized version of the civilian 412. It's a 4-bladed propeller that's on top of the aircraft, or rotor, my helicopter friends helicopter backwards. You see Corporal Griffon looking out at the observer station back there. He would be the hoist operator. All of the Griffon aircraft are equipped with a rescue hoist so they can pick up down airmen or do search and rescue off of ships, or Geo Metro, or Geo Metro. Actually, there's a very large area underneath the aircraft.
They're talking about what car, how to move it. Nobody else is
or what have you. Get a great ride as they were flying backwards down the runway. Made a nice 180-degree turn, and they're going to be coming by now. We'll listen to see if they're going to crank it up a little bit and come by on a high-speed pass. Right on cue. That's the kind of stuff you can do with that rotor that you were talking about. Nice max performance climb. Little formation with a seagull there. A B-1RD, I believe, is the designation of that other aircraft. It's in formation, now separated wisely. Jonathan, I tried to tell you, stay away from me. But it is indeed a pleasure for the military aircraft down here. Of course, military not that large up in Canada, but we currently have a government that is spending some money and buying some new equipment, and we do appreciate the support that we get from the United States, and particularly from the 143rd right here in Rhode Island. CH-146 Griffon, Canada's utility transport tactical helicopter. Putting on a demonstration of its maneuverability and power for you. Now we'll see the demonstration of some of the maneuvering capabilities of the equipment. There we are. It's at a left-hand turn. Taking a look at the horizon as it continues to fly backwards down the runway now. Our control is going to move at the same time. And that's why we keep it rotating around to the left and move it down the runway. Doing a series of pedal turns. You can see he's just lifting straight up, doing the old elevator straight up lift. It's very handy when getting out of confined areas, such as downtown areas, urban, when doing search and rescue and medevacs. And with twin engines on board, he can probably continue that climb way out of what they call ground effect, or as the rotor behaves differently close to the ground, on up to probably several thousand feet, but he's breaking it off there at about 2,000 feet, flying it straight away out of that vertical climb. Formal crew, two pilots, one flight engineer, as Dan identified the folks for you. Can carry up to 10 passengers in that big cabin. Very maneuverable machine. We should keep him around for our combined arms demonstration that's going to be coming up in just a little bit. One of the most popular events at the Rhode Island National Guard Open House and Air Show. Now we can accelerate along to a high-speed pass. Speeds 160 miles an hour. Okay, our visitors from Canada, in addition to Dan McLaren and Mach 1 Productions.